Hello, everybody. I am doing a test of the newly uploaded graphics I did. You're probably hearing background music. This is my starting soon scene. Let's go ahead and get started. I did some new graphics, so I decided. I don't know what that light is. Oh, that's light from the kitchen coming in back there. I decided to just pop in and see how the graphics appear and check background noises and all kinds of stuff. So we're just going to skip through a few scenes this morning. This is not an official show, but you are going to get a sneak preview of some of the things that I'm going to talk about on Tuesday. But I'm just going to basically not going to be on here very long. I'm just going to basically skim through the graphics. So if you want to take a peek, you might as well watch. I'm sitting here in the chair, the dog's laying on me, but I decided I wanted to check out my graphics and see how they go. Normally I would wait. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wait. We're already at 1. This is my countdown. I do this at the beginning of every show. Once it gets to 0, it's showtime. This scene didn't really change. Okay, I'm reading messages. This scene didn't really change much, so we don't need to sit through this. This scene, I changed the backdrop. It used to be like some mechanical gears. I'm going with the little star backdrop just to fill the black space. I'm putting a little bit less in my shows now. Actually, it's more. It's actually more graphics, but they appear cleaner. I hope. That's why we're running this test. This is my new chat window. That background there with the Facebook and the Pinterest and the Twitter thing used to be the entire background. So I trimmed it down so I can change my social media sharing. This is where I tell people that they can put links in for their businesses in my show. This is a new scene, new structured scene. I can see I don't have things lined up quite right. By the way, making sushi is going to be our cooking tip on Tuesday. This is another chatting window. This is just the general chat window. This is where we kill time and answer questions, find out what's going on with my viewers. This one I'm not going to play very long because you need to read this one as I talk. This one everyone's going to love. This is new. This is my social media tips. Now this takes a long time. This is a 5-minute video in the background. I'm putting it in here because during the show I'm going to give you ideas on how to improve the posts that you're making on social media to get more engagement. But I'm actually going to be talking as you're reading all of these backdrops because there's like 5 minutes of them and they just scroll through and they tell you different post types and why you would post those and how to do them. This information comes from Ripple, which is very, very old. They don't even have this on their site, I don't think, anymore. But this information comes from Ripple, which is the app that I use for video marketing. I do all marketing video. Very rarely will you see a post of mine that the picture doesn't move. But this is their little section at Ripple that tells you why they suggest all the posts that they suggest. And I thought the information was great. As a matter of fact, I've used this for my blueprint for posting for 6 years. But we're not going to sit through the whole thing. We're doing a graphics check in case anyone's popping in and going, boy, this show, he's not teaching very much. We're just checking all my graphics today. All right, this is a new section as well. This is the question and answer section where I suggest people like my posts. Little subliminal advertising there. The next section is money. That one has not changed. I'm going to change that successful thinking on Tuesday to another business tip. That's last week's. This is my birthday. My birthday's November 5th. We're having a special show. I didn't change that one. I changed this one. The reason I changed this one, I did have that news flash going across the whole back of the screen. And it looks good on Facebook, but on YouTube it looked really crappy. So I reduced its size. And now that Google thing there, I probably are going to put a different image there. Whatever the current news flash, the relevant news for business or anything for that matter that's going on during the week of the show, I put that as the second image. And we can discuss what's going on in the news. I'm real tired. I need to get out of here, actually. I'm running late. The next window that is now, this is not new. I did this one on Thursday, I think, but we're going to go through this one again. This is my social media app, but the graphics are the same, and we're just doing a graphics test. The next new one
You want to start a business for yourself.
is, oh, now
You
this is a
must
playing video. Oh my
first
goodness, is the
think,
sound on in the
plan, and
background?
then
Hold on.
act. There are a lot of things to learn.
Yes, you're
Some of
hearing the
them are
sound in the
difficult
background.
and
Let
will
me turn
freak
that
you
off for a
out.
second. You're hearing the sound in the background, and what it is it's a pre-recorded story. And in the story, I'm talking about someone developing a business, what they need to do. I make up a fictional business, and I talk about little aspects of them growing their business. It's done to kind of give tips along the way about what the story is. And if you listen to the story, you'll go, oh, I see what he did there. He's talking about expanding. Oh, I see. He's talking about watching brand names. So it's just a little story that I did. I did make a short video of this. I may or may not include this in the show. I did not do a background stars on this one. I probably won't. As we get further into the show, the chat window normally fills up, so I don't put the stars in the background. It makes the show a little slower, run a little slower. All right, this is another scene. This is again, I'm hinting for people to like my video. We will talk about whatever topic in this scene. I don't have a header on this one. I need to put a title on here. I'll probably write a title up there at the top in the little white ball area, because the only thing really running there is some of the like buttons. I'll probably put my header there. I haven't done that yet. Running through everything, checking it. This is another new scene. At towards the end of the show, we're going to go through more scenes because this isn't just one show. This is several. We're just checking out the graphics. Towards the end of the show, I mention the Facebook group, and I give you an app that you can find tools to help you. And I think I also give you a bit.ly link in here that might be next, or it might be my name. No, it tells you YouTube channel. Basically, kind of towards the end of the show, I remind people what network I'm on. Final credits we're not going to do yet because you guys have already seen that. I didn't change that. Now we're going to run through some other topics to look at the background so I can decide what I need to do. I have the media sources off, I believe. Twitter topic, no change there. I think you guys have seen this one. I need a header on that one. Recipe blog. Now this, I call it recipe blog, but I only call it recipe blog because the example I'm giving on how to write a recipe or how to write a blog happens to be a recipe. I need to put stars in the background on that one. This one you're going to see almost every show because I sell websites. This is another one of those reading videos where I kind of talk about the content. I don't read it to you. And again, it runs a little slow. So you would watch this on a replay and stop it. Every single page that scrolls in front of you here, if you're not going to see it now because I'm not staying through the whole thing, but if you see this in my show, you need to read every single page. It's good for websites, it's good for posts. Basically, if a website has it in there, that's what your consumer wants to know. So use the tricks in building a website when you do your social media posts. You'll be much more effective. This is my little ad where I try to sell websites because I do sell those. We don't have to sit through that. If I decide to do Dragon Deals Live Lots at the end of my show, that is the startup window with background noise. I would do the show, then I would run this for just a second, and then we would go here. This is a great big window, and I may reduce the size of that dragon down small again. I had it small before. This is in case I want to sell something and fill the lot live in the show, or you can look at my pre-made lots. Those are available at keywebco.net/stores. For example, you can see with the larger window better. If I can learn how to use this camera a little bit better. Now, of course, we're not in the show. I'm just sitting here in the living room. One of the topics that we discuss in the show often is employee topic. I use this as a general office topic, but I do normally mention hiring employees there. A lot of people are very confused about my business. They hear me all the time talking about this and that, and my employee listed this, and my staff did that. Guys, I don't do listings anymore. I quit doing listings 5 years ago. all the time. That doesn't mean I don't pick up the phone, take some pictures, and crank out a few listings now and again. But my business requires me to do efforts that are much more complicated than just snapping off pictures and writing some titles. So I have employees that do my listings. Now, that is for my Macari, that is for Poshmark, used to be eBay. Uh, all the inventory that used to be eBay is going into Macari, Poshmark, and my own websites as lots. That's one business. The other business I have is Keywebco.com. That's drop shipping from the US. That's not products, reselling products that I have here at my warehouse, but everything comes from the USA. That requires an exorbitant amount of my time. Everything has to be tagged and categorized. I import up to 500-600 items a day. That requires a lot of my time. So I don't list my reseller stuff. That's why I have employees to do that. Every business, after a certain point, will hire out their day-to-day task, or they'll never grow any size and make any money. Again, this is the growth topic. This is another one of those Blackboard ones. I probably will keep this graphic. We're just running through graphics today in case anyone wants to know what this show is. I did a bunch of work on graphics, so I want to see how they render, and the only way to really do it is transmit a show. This is another graphic. This is for SEO. Now, this is really awesome, guys. This is my SEO app. You can find those at keywebco.net/keywebco apps. This is the SEO topic. You guys have been seeing this. I've been using this graphic since the beginning. And you know what? I'm going to leave it in there. It provides familiarity with people that have seen the show before when they see just a little bit of graphics that they saw before. And I have had a lot of good conversations with this window, so I'm going to leave it. This is the text and messages chat window. I don't really like that gift image. It's kind of boring. I have a more attractive one, so I'll be changing that. We're not going to look at costumes. We're not going to do that again. This is my Be Right Back. By the way, just so you know, guys, this is how my show used to look. The backdrops and everything. That was how everything looked when I started. The text, all that. I'm going to change that one. I never do the Be Right Back, but I need to change that. This is just a little ad, sort of, for my recipes app. It scrolls through with some awesome graphics. Obviously, this won't be changed. Let's see, what's the next one? Cash flow topic. I might try to find a more attractive background for cash flow. I might just create one. You know what? I'll just create one on my own. That's one I downloaded. I didn't make that one. I think I'll just create a new one on my own for that. We're still going through graphics, guys. This will not take very much longer, I hope. This is what I use for when we're talking about typing or blogging descriptions or product descriptions. That one probably won't get changed. Maybe we'll get a header. This is about my Lumiere app. There won't be any change here. Maybe, well, no stars in the background needed. It's got visual graphics. This is a Lumiere, by the way. Look that up. That's an app that you can use that puts moving images. As a matter of fact, all of these images that you're seeing, the graphics were done with Lumiere. This is my logo app. This is where I teach you how to make logos. I may redo that one too. I don't like the beginning of it. But essentially, that's what it would look like. But I may redo that one. Come on, this is the accounting topic. I'll probably leave that how it is. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Sorry. Back to the accounting topic. We hardly ever sit on accounting for more than a few minutes because nobody in their right mind enjoys accounting, but it is part of our businesses, so I do talk about it. This is my video marketing topic. Again, that's one of those downloaded scenes that will probably remain. Now, this is probably going to have background noise, but I have little video clips. In case I have to go to the bathroom, instead of doing I'll be right back, I'll do something like this.
My favorite top 5
Now, I don't know if
games
you're
I
hearing the
played.
media source. You
Number
probably
5,
are in the
Grand
background.
Theft Auto
Top
GTA
5
San
video
Andreas.
games. Now I can run to the bathroom.
GTA V has sold huge. Top 5
Another
books
one.
for
Now, this one I
business.
left my
These are
picture
the
because
books
we
that I have
talk
found
about
most
this.
influential in running and growing my
Don't know
business.
if I have the sound on this one either.
Keywebco.com. Number
These
5,
are
The
5
Art of
business
War by
books.
Sun Tzu.
These are
Written
little
in the 6th.
other things. This is the Recipes for You app. I know you see the recipe things pretty often. This actually will scroll you through all of the things in the Recipe for You app. This graphic will probably remain the same. This is my shipping app. This graphic will probably remain the same. Maybe I'll put stars in the background so it's not so boring. Yeah, I definitely will put stars in the background of this one. This is my products app. Now, I don't know if you're hearing the sound. Hopefully not. I'm going to change the Chinese opening to my products app. A lot of people think I'm encouraging drop shipping, which I am not. Do not drop ship from China. It's a nightmare. But the reason I have China in my Chinese apps like this, your products, chances are, even if they say made in the USA, half the parts come from China. So you really have to kind of mention it. But I'm going to change my products app one. That graphic will change. eBay Open. I'm not sure. Let me check my graphics on this. Okay, there's no. Okay, yes. I'm not sure if there's sound on this one or not. I don't think so. But Jay went to eBay Open. He didn't send me a video, I don't think. No, that's why there's no sound in the background. He didn't send me a video, but he took a few pictures of eBay Open, so I put it on here. This one is going to be changed to just about eBay. I have an eBay fans app. You'll see that a little later on. A lot of people, even though I'm not selling on eBay at this very moment, I just quit. Uh, I'm still very professional. I still keep up on everything with eBay. I think I'm showing you the eBay app there. So a lot of people ask me about eBay, and so I'm going to redo this window too. I'm glad I found this. I was actually looking for that. This is one that's not going to get changed, and you guys are going to love it and hate it when I put this on. IFTTT will give you a headache. If this happens, then that happens. It's an app that I use and gives you superpowers when it comes to marketing, where that won't change. That one will stay the same. My Keywebco affiliate one, I think I'm going to change my marketing for my Keywebco affiliate program. I have actually gotten quite a few people that have joined my affiliate program, but my graphics for it are kind of rudimentary and basic, so I'm probably going to improve that. By the way, in case you I'm reading messages. In case you're popping in, this is not actually a show. I'm going through my graphics to see what needs to be changed. Unfortunately, the only way to tell how my graphics perform is to transmit them. So I picked 8 o'clock in the morning Central Time, totally opposite time I'd be doing my show, just to run a little graphics test while I sit here on the chair. All right, this is my blogging app video. That will probably remain the same. This is not how to write a blog. This is the app that shows you all the steps on how to write a blog. Now, of course, it has steps running through as well, but I'll probably make this a little bit different so you guys can read that better. So this one needs a little work. Web design topic. This one will be changed. I'm going to change that into much more information because all it does is tell you the things you need to do for website. Doesn't teach you anything. So this one is one I need to change. This one will not get changed. We don't stay on it very long because it'll give you a headache. But this is where we talk about code and feed. All right. This is a poll post. I haven't given this tip in a while. I'll probably update it some, put new text on there, the right type of text, maybe some stars in the background. I use polls to market my business a little bit and to find out information on what people are interested in. I use a teeny bopper polls is what I call them. It's called Best Poll, I think. Yes, Best Poll. It only has activity for one day, and once it drops down, no one ever sees them again. But you get a plethora of activity on that one day, and the sample market is mostly high school and college kids. I have very little data I get from that market, so I use polls to increase that data. And I make videos of the results of the polls and show those around. Sometimes those get more engagement than the polls themselves. This is the eBay Fans app. Now, I don't have a visual window where you can see me, but you should be able to hear me. This one is probably going to only get changed by me adding other stuff. As a matter of fact, let me do a test. I am going to attempt to add my video capture device. in this live scene while we are live. This is something I very seldom do. I do not like to edit while I am live. You should see me now. Now, this would have to be me in a very small window up at the top so it doesn't interfere with my graphics. I'm trying to line that up. That's my mom and dad. I am not going to answer the phone because I am on video. Well, I guess I am going to answer the phone. Hey, Mom, I'm on video. What's up?
Well, the guy just called and said he's going to be here in 20 minutes.
Oh, crap. I'm not going to be there in 20 minutes. I don't have any clothes on.
I don't either. I'm getting my clothes dressed.
Well, they're supposed to come in and set it up, but we'll get there as fast
No,
as...
they're not supposed to set it up. They're just going to bring it in. You're supposed to open it up.
No, that's not the arrangements I made, but we'll be there as fast as I can get there. I've got to go wake Horacio. You know we're not going to be there in 20 minutes. It's going to take me a little longer to get there than that.
Okay.
All right, I'll get there as fast as I can. Let me yell at Horacio.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Horacio! Sorry about this, guys. Horacio! Very important. Get dressed. We have to leave immediately. The sofa's going to be there in 20 minutes. Did you hear me? Hurry! Sorry, I'm in a live video. My mom called. She's wanting us to come and inspect a sofa. So this is going to be really quick. We're going to zip through the rest of these, and then I am heading out the door. Hurry! We have to go right this very minute. We have to be at Mom's in 20 minutes, no more. I got to finish this video. Sorry, guys. This is not an official show, or I wouldn't be screaming like that. All right, let's click through the rest of these graphics. Harry, leave me alone. Let's click through the rest of these graphics. This one won't change except for the text. This one won't change at all. This one I need to change. That looks awful. We're almost done, guys. We got 3 more topics to go. This is the legal topic. I will probably just change proportions on this one. This one's not even coming up. There it goes. This is the legal topic. I'll change this a little bit. This is the daily edition. No, this is not. This one I swapped out for Halloween. This one needs deleted. And then, of course, I have my October 31st show. This one has a whole bunch of graphics in it. But I think that one's mutilated as well. So that one will go. Yeah, it's still got graphics, but basically I'm doing away with all that. So that one will be deleted. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to me rattle on and on and on. I'm not really teaching anything here. This was just so I could check the graphics, and I have an idea. Once I watch the replay of this video, I'll have an idea of some of the changes I need to make. All right, guys. We have to go over and help my mom. She got a new sofa that's a month late in arrival. Don't ever buy from Mayfair or Wayfair, whatever they call it. It's a nightmare. So I'm going to go ahead and end with the final credits. I hope you enjoyed my show today. This is not a real show. This is just me testing graphics. And I am out the door. Oh, my employee, my VA is contacting me. He's got some stuff going on with Prairie Grit. I've got a busy day, guys. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to me rattle on, and I will see you on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.